sad reality of how I had to live in my own home, man. I had to literally write down, passwords. Man, my password books is crazy. I'm going to show y'all because, I have a lot of, it been going on for so long. A lot of passwords is useless anyway. A lot of accounts they hacked me out of anyway. But with certain people giving them access to my belongings, all my privacy being put in the hands of these white supremacist scumbags and people that was attacking me and abusing me, all my devices, everything. I literally have to put all my stuff that I want to keep private in a book bag with locks on it. You know what I'm saying? And it is really fucking disgusting in my own home that someone would betray me like that and deal with these scumbag criminals, domestic terrorists that will hack a disabled man. But this is how I have to live in Morton, PA. And for some people, they think it's cool. They make excuses. They be silent. They actually they went from documenting things with me to actually being silent and just actually even denying things that they admitted to. So I mean, that's beautiful though, because things is that is a beautiful thing. Definitely when you have documentation of it, of the switch up. You know what I'm saying? And it just show more complicit, how they're became complicit with it, or is just complicit with it. Because who knows? They could have been a part of it the whole time. But this is the type of stuff we deal with as TIs, and I could speak about Morton, you know. But the beautiful thing is everything coming to the light. You know what I'm saying? Everything will come to the light. But no, that's how I had to live in my own house. Carrying around being disabled, carrying around things that actually, it hurt me in the long run because, things is a bit heavy, become a bit heavy or even, a little too heavy for me in my condition. But I got to do what I got to do just in order to do anything. But one other thing these people have did was, like I tell y'all, it feel like a fucking prison because if they're monitoring everything you do, the actual criminals and the people that's even in your household helping them get your devices and get to your devices. Like one thing I don't stress enough is the fact of how these people put an administrative password on a damn near $4,000 computer I bought for my mentorship and my kids, my children. Somebody had to give them access to my computer unless it was done remotely, which I don't think you can do as far as the administrative password. But who knows? I don't know too much about IT. But that's fucked up that I can't trust, people enough to respect my privacy and not give people access to my devices. For the last couple years, I actually don't leave the house, and this is how I did put it off on my significant other, the mother of my children. I put it off on her, so things is just going to be exposed, and it's going to fall where it need to fall. But I don't leave the house unless she's here. We don't go out no more together because we can't, because we living around some perverted scumbags that will try to break in your house and, do things and set up surveillance equipment. That is what these weirdos do. It's just, it's really fucking disgusting. And that's why I expose them so much. Again, this is why these people have to be exposed. This is, you have to watch them around your children. You have to watch them around everybody, man, because they mischief makers and they scumbags and they perverts. And this is another thing that, make me fearful about the state of the mind of my children's mother. Because if you became complicit with this, what the fuck is wrong with you? And how can I really trust my daughter and my children in general under your control and your judgment, as well as her father, because her father has become complicit with it. How can I trust the judgment of these people if they deal with pervert scumbags like this? I don't think it's nothing nobody can leverage over your head that will make you complicit with something like this. It's just crazy. And then to be talking about them like a dog at the same time and just it's crazy. You know what I mean? But this is why I can't trust these people, and this is why I have to expose these people and everything. You know, I'm not leaving out shit. If you do it, you're going to get exposed for it. As simple as that. But yes, I don't leave the house. This is a known fact. I even let her go to my family gatherings and take my children most of the time. I miss out on them things, you know what I'm saying? Because of this, for the last couple years. I even did buy a new lock for the front door, but me just seeing the complicity, I didn't even put it on because I'm like, I would just be fucking basically wasting my time. Because motherfucker, I'm giving the keys to people who's complicit with it. The person complicit with it gotta have a key to it, and they can just get copies made for the actual stalkers the same way actual people have keys that her family been had different keys to this property. So how did they get access to my stuff? Exactly. Another thing, windows being left open purposefully. A long time ago, the basement window, a window that, I didn't never open and wasn't opening or nothing, was being left open for these people to have access to my basement. Windows in the living room was left open that we do not open. New windows that I actually put in, and that shit was being left open to give these people access. So it's just a bunch of scumbag stuff, and people selling out and becoming complicit with fucking perverted, like, scumbags. You know what I'm saying? Like, who would be complicit with that? It's crazy. But this is what I go through. I just wanted to speak on that a little bit in the own privacy of my own home. And the scriptures say that the day of a man's household would be his worst enemy. It is crazy.